Today, I'm ditching the campfire and I will be surviving 99 nights in the forest living at a water tower. Leaving the campfire means I can't use the crafting table, I can't cook up any food, and I cannot fortify my base. So how will I survive the hungry entities at nighttime? I'll be giving myself 10 days to gather as many resources as possible, and then I'm stranded for good. Alright, we are back with another video. So first things first, let's just put our dear buddy inside of the campfire, and well, he should burn up as we progress. So we are going to be spending 99 nights at a water tower. Huge shout out to the goated sword fam for giving me this challenge. And well, if you want to be featured in a video, don't forget to comment down below where else I should survive next. And please make it tough. Alright, so let's just dump the coal in there. Let's get this fire going. And then with the rest of our logs, I do want to craft myself a map. And we'll place it down right over here just in case if we need it later on. So now let's just start speedrunning this game. And well, we are going to need to pick up all the coal pieces that we see. Bam! Fire level 3. But let's just get right back out there. We did find ourselves a little cabin over here. So let's just make sure we pick up these chairs. And let's pick up this tire and let's just test our luck. And we got a good sack on our first chest. That's actually really good. Oh my gosh, we are finding fuel canisters everywhere right now. And since we're here at Dino Kid's cave, let's just go ahead and get rid of all of these wolves, because we do need ourselves this little pelt right over here. And this kid is gonna have to wait a little bit because we gotta make the most of these 10 days first, and then we will save all of the kids. As for now though, let's just save my boy Jerry, and I will ignore the cultists because they are just gonna be a waste of time. Bam! Fire level 4. So it's gonna turn morning any second now, so let's just get ourselves a bunny's foot. I'm sorry it has to be this way, Mr. Bunny, but I'm gonna need that foot, my boy. Thank you very much. So let's just go ahead and make a deal with the pelt trader, get ourselves an old flashlight for now, and then I do want to get myself this spear. So we're doing pretty good right now. We're at fire level 4, but let's just try to max it out as soon as possible. Don't mind me, but I'm gonna go ahead and take this box of seeds, and well, let's just try to get these chilies planted as well, because you never know, they might save us against this deer later on. Oh my gosh, there is fuel canisters for days over here. And thankfully we did find ourselves a clinic, so let's just loot up all these bandages. And so far we are sitting at 2 medkits, so that's pretty good. Let's get rid of this guy right over here though, because he is quite annoying. Alright, let's dump this all in the fire, and there we go, fire level 5 now. So now is the perfect timing for us to get ourselves a sundial and a compass, and well, the rest we will go ahead and craft out later on. But as for now, let's just make our way towards the ends of the map, because that's where we can get ourselves a giant sack and a strong axe. And well, the faster we get that, the faster we'll be able to set up our base. Oh my gosh, let me loot up this chest, my boys. And out of our first chest, we got an oil barrel. I'll take that. Give me some good luck over here, Mr. Cabin, please. We got a strong flashlight. That's actually really good. And there is a bandage over here, so don't mind if I do. And let's just squeeze our way inside of this little cabin right over here. And let's loot up all of these chairs, all of these fuel canisters. And well, our sack is filled to the brim, so we're probably gonna have to make our way back home. And we did find ourselves Squid Kid's cave, but we are gonna save him later. And in this video, I am gonna tame myself 7, so let's just pick up a taming flute. Let's just dump everything in there. The rest will go straight inside of this campfire, and we are sitting at 79%. Let's go. We got ourselves an alpha wolf pelt. So if our luck is terrible with these chests, we will make a trade with the pelt trader. And there we go. We got ourselves a giant sack. So all we're missing now is this strong axe, and then we should be good to go. So let's just mark this stronghold on our map right over here. And well, it is gonna open up in exactly 5 minutes, so we will be back. There's one bandage right over there. And what's inside of the lockers, please? Okay, there we go. We got ourselves another bandage, so we're good. Let's go. We got the strong axe. So now we are fully equipped with the giant sack, the strong axe, and the strong flashlight. So it looks like we do have some visitors at our campfire, so let's just get rid of them. And well, now let's dump everything in the grinder, and we should have enough for fire level 6. There we go, fire level 6. So we will place down our extra fuel over there. And well, as you all can see, we did get ourselves 1 cultist gem from this raid. But if you look over here, we need to get ourselves an oil drill and a giant bed. And well, we only have 1 cultist cultist gem. So let's make our way towards this stronghold to get the rest. Alright, here we are. Let's just make our way inside, and well, this should be fairly easy. Let's just make sure we use our laser cannon and just whack them with this spear. There we go. First floor is done. And well, let's just do the same thing on the second floor. There we go. Second floor is done. And there we go. They're all dead. So let's pick up these cultist gems and let's test our luck with this ruby chest. We got a tactical shotgun. You know what? I'll still take that. It's pretty good. Alright, so let's just go ahead and chop down some trees because we are missing a bunch of logs.
A few minutes later.
So after 2 days of farming up logs, we are sitting at 166. So let's just buy this old bed, this regular bed, this good bed, and this giant bed. So we're just gonna throw it down over here for now, and we're not gonna place them down just yet. And then with the rest of our logs, we're just gonna go ahead and just get ourselves 6 farm plots because that should be plenty. And now I'm just gonna get myself 2 lightning rods. Let's get some bear traps. And well, that should be good enough for our base. So let's just pick up all these saplings and then make our way to our new base. We have made it to the water tower. So this will be where we are surviving 99 nights inside of. But as you all can see, it is kind of being blocked off by all of these trees, but don't worry, we will chop them all down. But I mean, as for now, let's just go ahead and place down some farm plots right over here. And there we go. That's all 6. And if you're wondering why I can place them down over here, well, that's because I do have the content creator perks. And then I did bring my deer buddy, but we'll bring him back up in a little bit. But I mean, as for now, let's just go ahead and place down all of our saplings. Oh my gosh, the deer made it here, but thankfully he disappeared. Let's just go ahead and place these all down one by one. There we go. That's all we could do for now, but don't worry, we will completely fortify this base. And well, of course, we are being raided, so let's just go ahead, take care of all of them. So let's just pick up the rest of our saplings. Let's pick up some of our food, and well, we can place down all of these beds now since it is day 9. And well, let's just return back to our water tower. All right, here we are. Let's just empty out our sack because we did pick up a bunch of items. And well, now let's just continue placing down all of these saplings. Oh my gosh, these wolves are so annoying. I can't wait to tame my boy 7. He's gonna be saving us every single time a wolf attacks us. And there we go. That's all of our saplings for now. So let's just go ahead and tame my boy 7 now. Alright, we gotta feed him a morsel and a steak, and then I'm pretty sure we gotta do this another 2 more times. And there we go, we got our boy Snoopy! But we gotta rename him to my lucky number 7, and there we go, now we got ourselves a friend. So since it is the last day over here, let's just make the most of tonight, and well, we can get ourselves an oil drill if we really want. But I'm not gonna lie, that's gonna be way too boring to get that, so let's just get ourselves a present machine instead. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and just get 2 more farm plots. Let's check out this little pouch right over here because we do have a lot of coins. Let's get an ice skate, let's get some ladders, and then I do want to get myself 2 sleds. And well, there we go. We are not allowed back inside of this campfire. So let's just start by saving some of these kids so that our multiplier is maxed out. So with Dino Kid, this should be pretty straightforward because we already killed all the wolves over here. Let's grab this kid and let's make our way to the next. Alright, here we are at Kraken Girl's cave. Let's just go ahead, get rid of all these alpha wolves, and let's just be careful because these guys do a ton of damage. But there we go, they're all dead. Alright, let's just go ahead, grab this girl, and let's make our way to Squid Kid now. Alright, we have arrived, but very quickly, where is my boy 7? Oh my gosh, what happened to you? I'm just gonna make sure that he sits down because if he doesn't, he will probably die from these bears. So let's just take our tactical shotgun, let's get rid of these 2 bears, and there we go. That was actually pretty easy. So let's dump that key in there, let's grab the kid, and we got a ruby chest, and we got another tactical shotgun. So you know what, quick tip over here, what you want to do is if you get the same loot, just drop this tactical shotgun and pick up the new one. And well, now we got ourselves some more ammo, so it's completely fresh. And well, now my boy 7, you can follow me back home. All right, let's just be careful over here. Let's grab all 3 of these kids. And oh my gosh, the deer is right over there. Okay, let's make sure we don't cross this line. And we just drop off all 3. There we go. They are making their way inside. And well, now let's just go ahead, mark this koala kid. But we're not going to save her just yet. All right, we are home. And oh my, is it looking good. But we should start chopping down these trees. Alright, so we did chop down some trees, but let's just plant down all of these saplings first. There we go. That's all of our saplings planted down. And well, we do have a couple more trees to chop down, but we're just gonna wait until the next day cycle since it is about to turn nighttime. Oh no, the deer is here. So let's just make our way on top of this water tower and let's see how we survive the first night. So I'm just gonna stay over here, and thankfully we did plant down some food up here. I mean, so far not much is happening. The deer is just below us, but he can't make his way on top. So I think we should be good over here, but I'm not gonna say anything just yet because it's too early to say if this base is goated or not. And I mean, out of this chest we did get ourselves a diamond and a cultist gem, but we'll just keep that over there. And well, yeah, there we go. Just like that, we just survived the night at the water tower. So that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. So let's just continue on with our base. Let's place down some farm plots here just in case if we need it. And since we do have content creator perks, we can place down furniture anywhere we want. So I did get myself a lightning rod, so we'll place down one right over here. And well, let's just place the other one right over here. So we do got some more saplings. Let me just place these all down first. There we go. That's all of our saplings. And since we do have this present machine as well, let's place this down. And well, now let's just go ahead and save this koala kit because I want to max out our day multiplier, and then we can go ahead and start focusing on this base only. So let's just waste no time and let's just get rid of all of these bears. And since we do have this tactical shotgun, this should go by pretty quickly. And there we go. That's all of the bears dead. Let's grab the kit, and we got another ruby chest. Chainsaw, finally. And well, there we go. We got a 9x multiplier now. All right, we are back home, and look at that. It's already looking pretty cool from the backside. In the front, we do got some work to do, and it kind of sucks that we can't really get rid of this tree over here. So I guess we're just gonna have to live with it. Wait, the furniture trader is out. Let's just go ahead and pay him a visit because we are able to place down decorations everywhere as well. So let's just go ahead, see what my boy got for us. And well, we're just gonna buy a couple things that we think will look good inside of our base. So we got a bunch of decorations, but I'm just gonna drop them down for now, and let's just wait until the end to place them down. First, we gotta focus on this tree sapling layer, and well, it's already 60% done, so we're almost there. Are you kidding me? The fire has gone out, so that means we don't have access to our map no more. We probably should have gotten ourselves the oil drill, but you know what? It's fine. We're still gonna make this work. So let's just stay up here, and well, as you all can see, the silly little deer is just, oh my gosh, I fell down. That was not good. That was not good. Okay, let's just stay over here, and I'm not gonna tempt this deer at all. And well, if we go on free cam mode, it looks like the wolves are just spawning down at the bottom. And as you all can see, we are big chilling. Oh no, never mind. There is a wolf over here. Let's pop a med kit, and let's just make sure that we're facing this way because I'm pretty sure the wolves spawn directly behind you. So let's just test out our theory and see if I was correct by just standing over there. I was correct. The wolf did fall down, so we should be good as long as we're facing the direction of the water tower. And even if the wolf does spawn in, we can just go over here and just stay on the ladder, and not really much can happen to us, but that would be no fun. Anyways though, since it is morning, let's just go ahead and chop down some trees now. All right, we do have another 20 saplings, so let's just go ahead, plant them all down. Stay away from me, mister. I just need to plant that last sapling, and there we go. We should be good to go back up. Let me just pop a bandage and let's eat some food. And where is my boy 7? Let me just call my boy 7 over. Hello, 7, where are you? Hello? Wait, what? I just called him over. Why is he not coming over now? Don't tell me 7 died. What do you mean he died? If anyone knows how my boy 7 died, let me know down in the comments down below. Like, look, it says 1 out of 2 over there, right? So if I click it, where is my boy? I don't see him. He's nowhere to be seen. I don't know what's happening. I think this game is glitching out. I think my boy 7 is still alive, but the game is just not showing him no more. Anyways, though, just like that, we survived the night. And while the saplings are coming along, we just need another 40, and I think we should be good. We did get another 24 saplings, so let's just waste no time. And there we go. We need around like 10 more, and then I think we should be good. But as for now, let's just go ahead, pick up these decorations, and let's just start decorating this base out. Oh my gosh, never mind. The deer is out right now. Actually, no, he's gone. He's gone. We should be good. Oh, never mind. I hear him. So let's just camp out up over here for tonight, and I will go back down and get it ready for tomorrow. All right, so we do have 13 more saplings, and well, this should be enough to completely fortify our base. There we go. That side is done, and perfect. We had just enough to close it off. So let's just place the extra one down. So now we can just focus on placing down all of these decorations. So let's just get straight to work now. So even though it is nighttime now, let's just go ahead and start to pick up some workers because we are going to need some of them inside of our base. All right, we found our first kiwi. So let's kidnap him and let's just try to find some more. Oh my gosh, that took forever, but we found our second worker. Never mind, make that 3 now. Finally, we are back home and that is looking beautiful. It's all coming along pretty good. So let's just get our way on top over here. And I do want to throw all the kiwis down over here. So let's throw them all down. And oh my gosh, that was not smart. Let's just go down inside over here. And there are 2 kiwis in here. We do have a total of 5 right now. So we're going to keep 2 of them over here. And the rest will be working on our base. So let's go back right outside. And let's just throw the other 3 kiwis down right over here so that they are ready to work. But there are some bears, so we should probably get rid of them, huh? Hey, yo, Kiwi, where do you think you're going? You're not allowed to escape it. Oh my gosh. Get away from me, mister. Get away. I'm just gonna go up. Let me go up, and we should be good over here now. All right, so it is time to give you all a tour of our base. So very quickly, let's just go on free cam mode, and this is what our water tower is looking like. So I'm just gonna do a full wrap around our base, and this tree over here I did want to get rid of, but we are not allowed to chop it down. So we're just gonna keep it over there. But as you all can see, there is a kiwi over here that escaped, but we will grab him later on. But as you all can see, all of the trees have fully grown in, and there's no way you can get inside. So let's just start with this tour. So right over here, this is the entrance of our base. And what even is this bear pelt doing over there? So like I was saying before, this is the entrance. And as you all can see, there's a bunch of bear traps over here because on the map, oh wait, I can't even show you guys, but we are at the end of the map, so we are living with the bears. So this is actually very handy because if we get chased down, we can just go straight in there and the bears will get annihilated. But anyways, this is the front. We have some lighting. Let's just go ahead and enter inside, and this is what it's looking like inside right now. So before we even go up, let's just give you a full run around. So over here we have ourselves safety for the thunderstorm. We do have a Christmas tree because it is that season right now, and we are starving right now, so let's just eat some food. And the great thing about this is we have an unlimited stock of carrots and corns. They're just gonna keep on growing every other day cycle. And then over here we do have our throne, so we can just sit over here while we wait for our presents to come out. So let's just go ahead and open up our first present, and we got a piece of cake. That's actually pretty good. We'll dump that over here for now, and we'll eat that when we have to. And then of course there is a snow globe. So let's just go ahead and make our way to the top floor now. So this is the water tower, and as you all can see, there's a bunch of carrots growing here as well. So we have food up here and at the bottom. And then on this side, we just have a bunch of oil barrels just in case if we do need to keep a fire going. But there's absolutely no fire over here. Anyways though, let's make our way inside of the water tower now. So over here, we do have ourselves 2 workers, but they seem to be hiding right now. Let's put them back over there, and they are in charge of doing the laundry. So this is their little room right over here, and well, they are trapped. They are not allowed to escape. And then of course they got our deer buddy as well. So yeah, that's the inside of the water tower. And as you all can see, the wolf did spawn in. So as long as we are facing the water tower, the wolves will spawn behind us. And even better, if we don't want to do that, we can just go ahead, go on this ladder, and well, none of the wolves or deers can attack us. So let's just go on free cam mode once again. And as you all can see, this deer is just riding on this wolf. And there's absolutely no way he can climb this ladder. Like, there's no way he can do that. So just like that, we survived 99 nights living at a water tower. And it only took us 90 minutes, which isn't the best timing. But hey, we still survived without the campfire. So since it is that time, let's just go ahead, pick up these kiwis, and we'll now be free, little ones. Be free. Oh wait, never mind. It seems like this guy wants to come back. So hopefully you all enjoyed the video, and if you did, please drop a like because that helps out this channel a lot. And well, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.